Hi everyone, today I just want to take a look at my new bike. It's an e-bike. It's a Cannondale SuperSix Evo Neo 3, 2020 model, which I believe is the first year. There's not many reviews or videos about this on YouTube, so I just thought that I would do one today. First we'll have a quick look around at what you get, and then the second part of the video will be a ride outside, which I'll do tomorrow. We'll take it for a quick spin. But I haven't made a video like this before. I don't have any professional equipment, any fancy microphone or anything like that. Plus I'm terrible at speaking, but I'll do my best and we'll see what happens. Okay, enjoy. Okay, so from the outside it looks pretty much like a regular SuperSix Evo. The only thing is maybe a bit different is the down tube here is a lot bigger than on a regular model. That's because the battery's hidden inside. And the battery runs the e-bike motion motor here at the back. So obviously that means it's a rear hub motor, which is good though because it leaves the bottom bracket area isn't as clunky and chunky as some other e-bikes. But either way, both types are good, but I just like this one. So your controls for the e-bike are on top here. Green, amber, and red. And that's your 3 levels of power. You can actually customize these within the eBike Motion app to represent whatever percentage of full power that you want. So you can have, at the moment I've got it set at like 50%, 75% and 100% for the 3 levels, but you can set them and customize them to basically whatever levels of power assist that you want. So it's not like other types of e-bikes where basically the motor will do everything for you. It's not like that, and it's not meant to be like that. Basically the motor's just there, like I say, to assist you. So you still have to put in some effort when you're cycling. You still got to push the pedals. You still got to work hard, but just not as hard as normal. And it really just helps on the hills and stuff. It makes you feel more like you're riding along the flat when you're actually going up a steeper hill. What else can we go to? So let's start at the front and work our way back. The one thing that I have changed are the tires. These aren't the standard tires. They do come with Victorias, but I put these on myself. These are the Graphene 2.0 courses. They're 28 width. I just had these tires already and I'd barely used them, so when I was buying this from the bike shop, I asked them to put these tires on for me and it was no problem. They did that. So the levers and the group set are Shimano 105 for the most part. And hydraulic brakes. An interesting thing about the front here is that in some countries the bike comes with the new Cannondale chip and app, but my model didn't come with it, so I'm guessing it varies by continent or something, I don't know, but I didn't have one anyway, so that's just something to look out for. So the bike, one thing I want to say is it looks pretty like plain. It's just a black gloss paint with the 2 stripes and the grey and like a reflective silver white. But the one thing when you get the bike outside actually in the sunshine is that you don't realize, and I didn't even realize it from the photographs, is that the paint has actually got like a pearlescent sparkle, multicolored sparkle in the paint, so it actually looks pretty good when the sun's shining. But you can't really catch it on the camera, especially not right now because I'm inside. But just something to know. So it's got the Cannondale 3 stem, and there's some cable integration in here, but also where you can put the A2, I guess, and so on. This one's a size medium, so they don't size it like 52, 54, 56 for this bike. They size it small, medium, large, etc. That's always good to know. Everything else pretty standard at the front. Like I say, the battery's hidden in the down tube there. It shows these Elite bottle cages because I thought the grey and the white matched pretty good with the colour of the bike. It's Cannondale's own cranks as opposed to Shimano, which if you've seen some of the Shimano cranks falling apart on YouTube, maybe it's a good thing. And 105 derailleur, of course. These pedals I got in the UK, they're just cheap, but I really love them. They're Boardman pedals, two-sided. It's got the clips one side and it's flat on the other, and that's because I'm going to be using hopefully this bike for commuting as well, so that's why I got the two-sided pedals. These pedals are probably a disgrace to some people that they're on this bike, but they work good for me and they'll do what I need, so that's good enough. 105 11-speed cassette, of course, on the back. And the rear derailleur, and of course, like I say, the engine is in here. The motor is in here. Nothing much to see, so it's pretty stealthy, but I mean, if anyone knows what they're looking at, they're going to know that you got a motor in the back. Not that I would be trying to hide that I'm on an e-bike or anything. I'm not worried what people think about that, to be honest, you know. So there you go. Now, the last thing I want to talk about on this bike is this saddle, Pro Logo saddle. It's called an NDR, and this is by far the best saddle I've ever had in an e-bike so far. It's so comfortable, and saddles are different for everyone, but this one just fits me perfectly, and I just absolutely love it. I mean, I haven't ridden this bike that much yet, but for everything that I've ridden so far on it, it's been absolutely perfect. I love it. So, sorry this video is terrible, but hopefully you get something out of it. I've got a brand new Wahoo Element Roam. I've done a couple of rides in that so far, but I really like it. I can do a separate video about that if anybody cares. That's if anybody watches this one, of course. And I also added, because I do a lot of riding on shared trails and everything, I have a little mini bell on here. Yeah, it was only a few bucks on Amazon. But I'm not one of those jerks, those roadies that like to blast through everyone and not give a shit about anyone else. So I do actually care about safety and stuff. So there you have it. That's just a quick look. Next, I'll just show you some of the stuff that comes along with the bike as far as from e-bike motion manuals and everything, because again, not many people have shown this stuff on YouTube, so it might be good for you to see it. Oh, one last thing I want to show you, which is good to know as my knees crack, is it's to show you the front first, just like a through axle on the front, but on the back, because the back wheel is a bit heavier and it's got the motor in there, it's actually a 5mm Allen key or a wrench that you need for taking off the back wheel, and the wheel drops out. Plus you'd also have to disconnect the cable that's just running in there on the other side. But point being of showing you this is, if you get a flat on the side of the road obviously and you want to change the tire or take the wheel off, you're going to need something like a 5mm Allen key to remove the back wheel. So it's just good to know, so that you don't go out there and expect to be able to change the tire in a regular way, because you need the tool to take the wheel off. And there you have it. So this is the charging brick that comes with the bike. It'll come with obviously a plug specific to your region on this end. On this end it's got a proprietary, I guess is the word, proprietary charger, which goes, as he puts his hand right in front of the shot, goes down here, so you just charge your bike from here. Obviously you can put 2 and 2 together. This goes right in there and you charge it up, and your little system on top here, well, it's not doing it right now, obviously it's not plugged in, but it'll let you know when it's charging and when it's fully charged. And the color changes by percentage of the battery, so that'll let you know how long it takes to charge. One other thing to note is that you can buy an additional battery which fits into the bottle cage here and plugs directly in. Apparently they're pretty hard to find still, but I would definitely like to find one eventually. So this is the charging brick that comes with the bike. It'll come with obviously a plug specific to your region on this end. On this end it's got a proprietary, I guess is the word, proprietary charger, which goes, as he puts his hand right in front of the shot, goes down here, so you just charge your bike from here. Obviously, you can put 2 and 2 together. This goes right in there and you charge it up. And your little system on top here, well, it's not doing it right now, obviously it's not plugged in, but it'll let you know when it's charging and when it's fully charged. And the color changes by percentage of the battery, so that'll let you know how long it takes to charge. One other thing to note is that you can buy an additional battery which fits into the bottle cage here and plugs directly in. Apparently they're pretty hard to find still, but I would definitely like to find one eventually. Finally, here's everything you get along with the bike when you buy it. And this box is pretty cool. It's just the box that the charging brick came in. I'm not going to mispronounce this company, but that's a company that makes the eBike Motion Molly, makes the eBike Motion motor. And they give you little manuals for every part of it. So this is obviously the controller. It's in the top tube. How to care and maintain your system. And this is more for the bike shop, I guess, but they give it to me anyway, how to connect and set up the system. But you can see on the picture there how it works in theory. You can see the extra battery is pictured on there also. And then Cannondale gives you a specific manual for the bike. A manual for their e-bikes in general. And then, oh my god, I've never ridden a bike before manual. I'm not making fun, just a little bit joke there. So that's everything you get along with the bike too. And so the next part, we'll take the bike outside, which will be tomorrow, but in 10 seconds in YouTube time, and we'll take it on a ride outside and show it off a bit more outside and see what it can do. See you there. Talk in a bit, yeah. Yeah, keep going. Alright, so if you're still awake, that was a quick ride on the bike, a couple of laps around Hyde Park. First I had it in 50% mode, and then when I came up to the 5% gradient, I had put it into 100% assist. And it's just like riding on a regular flat, so it's pretty amazing for someone like me. So anyway, this is my first time making a video, which is why I'm so nervous and so bad at it, but hopefully I'll make some better videos in the future. So thanks for making it this far. See ya.